There, starting to look like a bowl. Kind of flattened. It's a little lopsided, but should work. Now I'm going to just start smoothing it over. This is more looking like a bowl rather than a jar. The next one I'll try to make more like a jar. But you can still use it to store stuff. You could, if you melded down some animal fat made into lard, that would work good. What I'm doing here is I'm just letting all the extra water drip off. There we go. There's the first clay bowl. I'm gonna set that off to the side. And I'm gonna get another batch of clay. This I'm gonna try to make a pot out of. Same thing, you wanna beat it. Get out any lumps. It's like playing with Play-Doh. Just working it into the palm of my hand. Mourning dove over there. I love the spring so much. Beautiful sunny day like today. Robins, mourning doves. There was a couple wood ducks down by the pond when I came down here. Just beautiful. Can't ask for a better spring day. All right, again, got a pretty good lump of clay. A little inconsistent. I'm gonna work that in a little bit more. Knead it like you're kneading bread almost. With wild clay, there's lots of stones and other debris, and that's why most people don't use it when they're doing pottery. And it's hard to find pure clay like this. But if you can find a good clay source, like the banks of a creek or a river, that's where I've always found the purest clay. It definitely makes it a lot easier. But if you didn't have a good pure clay source, what you could do is you could get a non-ideal clay source, maybe something that has lots of stone, and you could put it in your pot and you'd mix it up with water, and then the stones would sink to the bottom first, and you could just keep scooping out the stones and just keep mixing, and the clay will just turn into muddy water in your water. Well, after you get all the stones out, then you can let the clay settle, let it sit overnight, and all the sediment, which is the clay, will sit on the bottom, and then you pour off the water the next day and you'd have pure clay. All right, so now I'm gonna start poking my hole and just work around in a circle. And I'm just feeling with my hands, trying to keep it as even as possible.